Hugh Jackman has been playing the role of Wolverine for over 2 decades, so he is no stranger to the weight room. Today we're going to put his back and bicep day to the test. Make sure you stick around until the end to see how I rate his routine. Welcome to another episode of Versus. What is up, guys? Welcome back to Liftaholics TV. Today we are going to be going through Hugh Jackman's back and bicep day. Most of these exercises I have not done in a really long time, so sit back, relax, and enjoy, and let's see if I can make it through a Wolverine-like workout. Now, this workout is very simple, very concise, very straightforward. So whenever I'm doing someone else's workout, whether it's long, short, I'm always trying to make sure my intensity is high and I'm challenging myself to the fullest. So the first exercise that we got on the list is weighted pull-ups. Now, I haven't done weighted pull-ups in a while, and the routine only calls for 5 reps. So I'm gonna start off doing the 45-pound plate. If I'm unable to get 5, then I'm either just gonna stop and then rep out body weight, or I'm just gonna drop it down to a 35-pound plate so I can get the reps that the workout calls for. Either way, I'm gonna challenge myself. I'm gonna keep the intensity high. Let's get into it. All right, I feel like those first 2 sets were a little rough. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna take the 35-pound plate and get the 3rd set, and then on the 4th set, I might go down to the 25-pound plate, but I really wanna make sure I'm getting the most out of each and every rep. And I don't really feel like I accomplished that with the first 2 sets. I feel like my tempo was a little off. Range of motion felt like it was a little off too. So I'm gonna make sure that I'm getting the most out of this first exercise. Weight is not the most important thing. The most important thing is that I'm getting effective reps with each and every exercise, and this workout really isn't that long. So I'm gonna make sure I'm getting the most out of each and every single exercise that we do. That's better. We're gonna stay right there. All right, so the weighted pull-ups obviously were a little challenge. I haven't done those in a really long time, but you know, nice stretch, nice tension on the back muscle. So now we're gonna move on to the dumbbell row, 4 sets of 12. I'm gonna progressively go up if the weight isn't as heavy as I think it is gonna be. Again, it's an exercise I haven't really done in a while. I'm gonna focus on hitting my back other ways besides the dumbbell row. So I'm not really sure what weight I'm gonna measure using the 70s first. If I hit the rep count, and I still feel like I got some more left, I'm gonna go up to 75s and 80s and then just keep on going up. We got 4 sets here. Let's see how we do. As long as I'm still able to reach all the way up to the top, get a little squeeze up there, get a good 3-second count when lowering. I'm gonna continue to keep on challenging myself and go up. And if I'm not able to finish this set and get 12, I'm just gonna drop it, pick it back up, and finish the set. So never leave reps on the table. I'm definitely feeling the effects of doing those weighted pull-ups first, but it's not gonna stop me and continue to keep the intensity of the workout up. So we got 2 more sets here. I'm going to 12. We got some 80s. Let's finish this one out strong. Definitely fatigued in the back. Obviously, I'm used to doing a lot more exercises superset style. So I'm cutting that rest in between each set a lot shorter to try and challenge myself a little bit more. So the next thing we got is these body weight pull-ups, which is an exercise that I never really do. We got to get 4 sets of 10. So it'll be interesting to see how many I can get because I actually never do this. Now you make this exercise a little bit more challenging. I push your legs all the way out to the front and staying on your heels instead of sitting flat on your feet. So we're gonna start off with our feet all the way out on our heels to make it as challenging as possible. If I need to finish the set or the sets following, I can put my feet flat on the ground. All right, so my back is definitely setting in a little bit, but now to cap it off, we're going to the bicep portion of the workout. So we got one single exercise here, these incline dumbbell curls, which I never, ever do. So we'll see if this is something that will motivate me to actually add these into my arm routine, my bicep routine. And then after that, we're gonna go into a triset. That's 3 different bicep exercises, back to back to back. And that's how we're gonna finish the workout off. But first, let's see what's up with these incline dumbbell curls. Whenever I use the dumbbells, I gotta make sure that I'm fighting grabbing them going down. I'm just wasting the set, especially with exercises like this, where you really want to try and focus in on that bicep muscle and make sure you're getting the most out of each and every rep, each and every set. We only got 4 sets of this exercise, so I gotta make sure that if I'm hitting my weight and those first couple reps aren't harder than those last couple reps, then I gotta go up in weight. When I had the 20s, I felt like I can get a little bit more out of the set. So I'm gonna go up to 25s, then I'm gonna go up to 30s, and then we're gonna see where we're in with the last set. But I'm always challenging myself, set to set, rep to rep. I gotta make sure I'm getting the most effective reps and I'm getting the most out of each and every single one. All right, so that was actually pretty effective. Might actually add those into my bicep or arm day next time that I do it. But now we have the finisher, which is a triset of Incline curls, crossbody hammer curls, and then a pronated straight bar curl, which is just palms facing down, curling straight up. All right, so I've never really been a big fan of the Incline curl. I always feel like you can get a little bit more out of the curl, out of the exercise. So I'm gonna give you the Allen curl. Add this to your next bicep workout. So basically it's just a variation of the Incline curl. All we're gonna come up, we're gonna turn the dumbbell, come down in the reverse position, come up in the reverse position, and then we're gonna turn it back at the top, go down in the basic position, and then come back up in the basic position. So that's how we're gonna do those today. I wanna make sure I'm getting the most out of this. We got 3 exercises. Let's finish this strong. All right, so those straight bar reps were complete trash. So I'm gonna go down. I think I gave myself way too much credit going into that. So I'm just gonna go down a little bit so I can make sure I get some better reps, because those were absolute garbage. Never do reps like that. It's a good example of what not to do. All right, that is it, guys, for Hugh Jackman's back and bicep workout. And of course, as promised, I'm going to give you my most honest grade on the overall workout. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm not used to doing a workout where I'm splitting up half the workout for one body part and splitting the other half of the workout up for another body part. I typically, on my lifts, I don't do a push-pull legs kind of style workout like this one is. And I definitely could do some more back and some more biceps. The toughest part by far of this workout was definitely that tricep at the end with the biceps. My biceps were absolutely on fire during that tricep and my forearms. So that was definitely the most difficult part of the workout. As far as the back exercises went, those exercises were a little challenging because, you know, the weighted pull-ups, I haven't done weighted pull-ups for a long time. And you know, the body weight pull-up exercise with the bar, I've never really incorporated into my workout. Dumbbell rows, I haven't been doing as often. So I felt those a little bit, but you know, overall, I definitely could do a lot more back. I feel like I could do some lat pull downs. I could do some seated cables. I could do some bent over rows. And then I probably would be able to feel my back a little bit more. My back is definitely not as electrified as my biceps are. And that's because the bicep intensity was all the way up here and the back exercise intensity was about here. We were just going one exercise at a time for back. And then at the end of the workout for the finisher, we went 1, 2, 3, back to back to back for bicep. So obviously the intensity is going to burn out the bicep a little bit more than we did for the back. Unfortunately, Hugh, I'm gonna have to be completely honest with you. I'm going to have to rate this workout about a 2 out of 5. Now, it's only a 2 out of 5 because I'm not used to working out with this low intensity. I'm used to having a lot more exercises. I'm used to having a lot more supersets, especially for the bigger muscle group. Now, if you're someone who's fresh, brand new to the gym, you know, this is your first month or two in the gym, this is a great exercise to kind of work your way in. Those body weight pull-ups are a good way to increase your pull-up numbers. And if you're unable to do the weighted pull-up, I will go with the assisted pull-up machine. That way you can get your at least 5 reps in. You know, if you're using an assisted pull-up, you could probably get like 10. But I would go with that instead of trying to do the weighted pull-ups. But if you're someone who is seasoned in the gym, you've been working out for a while, I guarantee you can do a lot more volume than what we did here today. So I'm going to give it a 2 out of 5, unfortunately. You know, obviously Hugh is jacked. This workout works for him. I looked at his workout layout. He does have a lot of different days listed out. So he is working out, I think, 5 or 6 times a week. He's incorporating cardio. He's doing some other things throughout the week as well. So I'm not going to be too harsh on the workout. It wasn't really my most intense workout. I definitely have felt my back a lot more on different workouts. I might take a couple exercises. I might start incorporating those weighted pull-ups a little bit more. I might take those incline dumbbell curls and add them to my exercise. But would I do this routine again? I would do it again. I would just add a lot more volume and a higher intensity to the workout to make sure that I leave this gym with my back just completely toast. All right, that is it for today. I hope you were able to take something from this workout. And if you enjoyed this, make sure you hit that subscribe and notification button so you can be up to date on any other videos that I post in the future. See you next time.